Trying to connect the dots with a line that's division. What's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq and you're not locked into Crossover Media. I'm really excited to finally start listening to some of these new drops after just finishing my first year of grad school. I know there's a lot of good music that released, and NSG, honestly, they're the kind of artists where you gotta jump on the reactions real quick. So if I'm dropping this one before any other songs that you want me to do, that's the main reason why you gotta get on NSG songs real fast. And really and truly, they just make some of my favorite music out of the UK, so I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it. This one's giving me thong song vibes. You know what's interesting about NSG? I'm pretty sure people don't know this, because I said this to Walks the other day, because he said that they had the best beat selection after listening to this. I'm pretty sure that one of their members is a member of 4Play as well, who produces a lot of their beats, but also seeing the fact that Crudz, who's also a member that directed this, they're really multifaceted, yo. They're visionaries. They're actual, like, artists.
Mr. Cost so much cost for my skin, irritate, got a bat on the block for my uncle's egg. Could it be in vain that our moms migrate? Anyway, I feed them make that meal on plate. Can we came from scratch? What's in the pack does more than scratch? I don't wanna do you like that, so please don't make one do you like that. Take everything that's got colonization.
Ooh, take everything's not con. You know what's the thing with NSG, yo? Honestly, this is probably one that Backwell would have did good on. After hearing their last joint Backwell, I could hear Backwell on this. Like, they've been shifting towards a slightly more aggressive kind of vibe in some of their music. And it's cool because when you have songs like OT Bop or whatever, where it's like, it's more kind of calm, mellow, you feel me, like, really chill. Like, the fact that they're able to start tapping into that other side.
What's in the pack does more than scratch? I don't wanna do you like that, so please don't make one do you like that. Take everything that's got colonization. I can't trust my man, so I'll just make him. 41st time the pigs raining. Ever since then I stopped eating bacon. Stopped chasing the back when I turned into one. Area boy we can't fear no one. Then the dirt no face like M12.
Alright, this is not going on. So I'm actually trying to take in the lyrics and the visual. I'm actually happy though that there is an actual visual, because they really use like this estate or whatever estates in general a lot in the visuals, but without any real story. So the fact that there's an actual story here, I'm trying to take it as much as I can, but I'm actually really enjoying that. Like, they actually put efforts.
Ever since then I stopped eating bacon. Stopped chasing the back when I turned into one. Area boy we can't fear no one. Then the dirt no face like M12. Then the dirt no face like M12. Oh, he was an alpha male, so we stamped him. This a life I came from, I ain't promoting. Mom still telling me to get back.
And you know, that's really true. Keeping it 100, like NSG, they kind of reference a little bit of what they've been through, but they don't really like promote it like going out and like yo, go do this per se, or like really like glorifying it or whatever, which that's a whole other conversation. I don't really care like about those kind of politics, about people who feel about like the way artists glorify, you know, whatever, but they actually talk about it from a slightly different angle, right? And I actually appreciate that. And the fact that they're even able to say like this is how we talk about it, it's pretty interesting.
This a life I came from, I ain't promoting. Mom still telling me to get baptized. In the meantime, trying to get my facts right. See my own path, own vision. Connecting the dots with a line, that's the vision. I was meant to take a flight, ended up on a wing. Sailing doing 20.
Oh, they tried to rush him and then they got rushed. Damn. Crazy to me. Imagine that.
Trying to get my facts right. See my own path, own vision. Connecting the dots with a line, that's the vision. I was meant to take a flight.
Ooh. Trying to connect the dots with a line, that's the vision. Pardon me if I don't catch everything. I'm actually trying to take in the visual, like I said, but yeah.
Connecting the dots with a line, that's the vision. I was meant to take a flight, ended up on a wing. Sailing doing 20, but we still reason. Got my cake still I eat it again. Things happen where I'm on the fair. Never let the galley cause me stress. I get bigger portions to digest. All of this pain where I suppress.
And then the flipping violins, like NSG really do have some of the best beats, like in general in the UK. Like they really have some ridiculous beats, and it's really not often that you can have a group that can kind of use the same or similar producers for a lot of their bangers, and you can get a completely different feeling out of every single song still, or at least like they don't all sound exactly the same. Like some artists, when they use the same producer, over time like their music starts sounding and feeling exactly the same. NSG, they ain't one of those groups, yo.
Take everything, it's got colonization. I can't trust my man, so I'll just nick him. 40 first time the pigs reading.
And side note, I noticed that, you know, running joke of however many people there are in NSG, but is it just me or do some of them actually look different? Like for a second I almost thought they brought in new people, so I don't know if it's like new hairstyles or whatever, but some of them actually do look a little bit different.
Since then I stopped eating bacon, stopped chasing the back when I turned into one. Area boy, we can't fear no one. Then the dirt no face like M1 Then the dirt no face like M1 4 bags on his head, cause that's suffocation. Same skin, but we get no.
Man said 4 bags on his head. That's suffocation. Yo, NSG, don't sleep on them for the lyricism, yo, cause they be saying some stuff.
When I turn into one. Area boy, we can't fear no one. Then the dirt no face like M1 Then the dirt no face like M1 4 bags on his head, cause that's suffocation. Same skin, but we get no correlation. OT, but you get no orientation. Being black, come like an occupation. Being buffalo.
I'm sorry, we gotta take that one back. I'm still not over flipping 4 bags, 4K, like 4 racks on his head. They talking about bags like
M1 Then the dirt no face like M1 4 bags on his head, cause that's suffocation. Same skin, but we get no correlation. OT, but you get no orientation. Being black, come like an occupation. Being buffalo like a defecation. Waiting they saw. My phone on do not disturb until police come disturb. Still finding hard to follow any orders, but if you need anything, we're taking orders to the long route, man.
And I like this breakdown because it gives you an opportunity to take in some of the other things that's happening in the beat a little bit, like behind the strings and everything. Like the vocals that's going on in here are actually mad. Like it's this whole beat is just very well put together.
Like a defecation, waiting they saw. My phone on do not disturb until police come disturb. I still find it hard to follow any orders, but if you need anything, we're taking orders to the long route, man. I couldn't cut corners. They're pulling back cause he's trying to extort us. He's on the ride and they're trying to touch organs. My niggas gorillas, yeah, we some different beans. Took my baby, she said I'm the realest that she ever seen. And the baby DBE, yeah.
It's funny because they actually sounded a little bit like DBE in this one. NSG and DBE, what would that sound like? What would NSG and DBE sound like together? I think it could be done. I think it could be done, especially after just hearing Young Adz' Daily Duppy. I think it could be done.
Follow any orders, but if
that reminded me of the bar that Billy said in Tizzy.
My niggas gorillas, yeah, we some different beans. Took my baby, she said I'm the realest that she ever seen. And the baby DBE, yeah. Take everything, it's got colonization. I can't trust my man, so I'll just lick him. 40 first time the pigs reading. Ever since then I stopped eating bacon. Stopped chasing the back when I turned into one. Area boy, we can't fear no one. Then the dirt no face like M1 Then the dirt no face like M1.
The editing is clean. Everything about this is clean. Oh, they pulled back up. Like, okay. Watch them about to get rushed now. Oh, they set them up. Imagine it. Look what greed gets you. I don't think these boys. It don't matter. You caught them in the spot. Should have been minding your business. This is cool. Shout out to everybody involved in this one. Like the thing about NSG is that they really give you like actual, very well curated experiences with their music and with their videos, to be honest. So in this channel we hold the vowels. That means we're gonna get straight into it. I'm giving this one just above a 9. One of the things with NSG is that they can drop new songs that when I first listen to, I'm just like, not my favorite. It isn't OT Bop, you know what I mean? It isn't like some of the other songs that they've released that I really love, but then the more that I listen to it, I'm just like, nah, this one is special for its own reasons. And this right here is definitely one of those songs where it's like, I think that if I listen to this more and more and more, I'm gonna find a newer found appreciation for it with every single listen. Like just the whole concept with the colonization and take everything or take whatever, like that's just really dope, really interesting, you feel me? And the fact that, obviously they're all African, so that kind of adds a little bit, a little bit more value to the fact that they're referencing colonization, just a little, maybe depending on who you speak to. But to me, this one right here just continues to prove exactly why NSG is some of the most talented people out of the UK to make music and is curate experiences, whether it be listening or visually, and to really be able to bring you something more or less fresh every single time. Like despite the fact that you may say, alright cool, and some NSG videos look or feel the same or whatever, they all still have something that's really ownable to that particular song and that particular visual, you know what I mean? Like this one right here, I like the narrative that they took with this one, the fact that they actually tried to use a narrative. That's something I've been noticing with a bit more of the UK scene than usual. I think that people are actually trying to put a little bit more intentional effort into their visuals, and that makes a lot of sense, because really and truly, like a good visual can make a song feel probably better than it may be if you just listen to it on its own. But really, that's the bulk of my commentary. From the top, the flows were very standard NSG, nothing super duper extravagant. They did what they had to do. There's nothing that really stood out to me as like bad, you know what I mean? But it was good. The beat here is definitely the highlight. The strings clean, I love it. This is definitely just a perfect example of exactly what Walk said. Like NSG really do have some of the best beat selection in the UK. Like they can give you so many different kinds of songs with similar vibes that still feel different, or completely different vibes but still feels NSG. This is one of those where it's a different vibe but it still feels very NSG. Lyrically, I think that the only reason why I'm not giving this one a 10 is because they didn't all deliver like super evenly across the board on the same level. Lyrically, like some people were like really out there with some of the wordplay, others were just like, you know, really smooth with it. And you know, really and truly, you can expect that from NSG. They're really good for that. And replay value wise, again, I want to take this one in because I know that there's some things I probably didn't catch honing in on the visuals so much while doing the reaction. Obviously, it's my first time listening and watching, so I'm trying to take in all of those things to give a genuine response, feel me, for the sake of a reaction. But this is one of those that it has something that's very distinct. It isn't that super duper upbeat NSG, but it still feels very familiar. And that's one of the things that can really make or break your career, right? The ability to continue to make new music that still feels on brand, but it doesn't keep you feeling stagnant and boring, you know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. What are your favorite NSG songs? Who are some artists you want to hear NSG collab with? We've already heard him collab with Tion, Unknown T, right? We've heard him collab with so many artists, so who do you want to hear? And as always, hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all, but until next time, peace.